Hey everyone, this is BALAJI RAVADA. Today we're going to talk about why do you need a smartwatch in the first place and what does it actually brings onto the table compared to a traditional watch, and how it impacts your daily life, or let's say how does it help you to lead a better life, and 10 reasons to buy a smartwatch. Let's begin. Let's understand what a traditional smartwatch will provide you. A traditional watch typically focuses on time, date, and over the time, the navigation got integrated into it, and the alarms and the stopwatch. That's all. On the other hand, modern smartwatches focuses on three major categories: activity and fitness tracking, cardiovascular health, and sleep monitoring. So let's go in detail about these major things. Fitness and activity tracking. When I say fitness and activity tracking, it does involve your physical activities. How does a smartwatch helps you in this category? A smartwatch tracks your physical activity and provides you the different data metrics for you to monitor how that physical activity particularly went. For example, let's say you went for a walk. Now smartwatch tracks your walking and provides you data metrics in terms of number of steps taken, distance traveled, calories burned, and number of minutes you have spent for that walk. And same goes with the workouts. Whatever you workout you do, respective to that workout, it provides you different data metrics so that you can monitor it and utilize that data to improve your workouts and the physical activities. Another major selling point for the most of the watches for the leading brands is cardiovascular health, giving an option for users to monitor their cardiovascular health. Most of the smartwatches comes with dedicated sensors which are capable enough to measure heart rate, blood oxygen, and blood pressure as well. Like we discussed in the previous video, if you want to know more about the SpO2, feel free to check out that video. Now, these features definitely help users to track their heart health, overall cardiovascular health, and will detect any irregularities found. You might have read somewhere on the internet or Apple event that Apple Watch saving multiple lives, people's lives, making SOS calls at an accident, or suggesting a user to visit a doctor on particular irregularity found related to their heart health. And this is how it definitely makes people's life better. It's like a proactive thing to have a smartwatch so that you can monitor your cardiovascular health. Sleep monitoring is another major selling point, or I say another key aspect for a smartwatch to categorize themselves from a traditional watch. Now, a lot of smartwatches nowadays are capable enough to track your sleep patterns and give you the information related to the duration and quality of sleep you had. They also provide you the insights into your sleep stages, like light sleep, REM sleep, and deep sleep. It also says the amount of time you have woken up in between the sleeps. There are other bunch of metrics for the sleep monitoring, and it also offers you the tips to improve your overall sleep habits. These are the three major aspects that a smartwatch focuses on. Now, accuracy. You might have wondering about the accuracy, about the information given by your smartwatches related to your activity and fitness tracking, sleep monitoring, and cardiovascular health. These types of information given by smartwatches are close to accurate but not entirely accurate, and the margin of difference could vary from brand to brand, but they are somewhat between 2 to 5% variance. It is definitely better to track all these things, have a information on prior before happening anything. I'm not saying I don't know how much it's gonna be useful for you in the future, but it's definitely better to have these kind of metrics with you all the time. It gives you a basis when you visit a hospital. I'm not saying you have to visit a hospital, but it's good. Yeah. So having a smartwatch will definitely makes your life better if you use the smartwatch to its potential, rather than keeping it as an accessory. And I've seen a lot of people buying smartwatches and not using them, so use them. And now 10 reasons to buy it. And the first one, health and fitness tracking, as we discussed before, providing you the different types of metrics. And the second one is contactless payments. So there are built-in NFCs in most of the smartwatches for you to make payments directly from your smartwatch, so that you don't have to take your mobile or wallet at every purchase you make. And personally, I feel this is more secure way to pay for things instead of taking your mobile or wallet in front of public. And another one is you can control your music or media playback, especially when you go for a run. This is a must-have thing to control your media playback. And of course, safety features like SOS calls and fall detection could be life-saving in certain situations. So another one is convenience. Nowadays every smartwatch comes down to the convenience thing, to be able to receive notifications, calls, messages directly on your wrist and able to see them instantly and choosing to give a reply if it is important from there itself. Because of this, you don't have to check your phone constantly, and this makes much more easier way to stay connected to the world rather than sticking to your mobile all the time. In this way, it makes a lot of sense. Another important reason for you to buy a smartwatch is navigation. There are inbuilt GPS so that you can navigate if you via Google Maps, and it's more important when you do a cycling or walking or running or when you're traveling. Style and customization is something is very dear to everybody nowadays. Every smartwatch comes with multiple watch faces and you can customize the bands to match your outfit for different occasions. I think it's very important for a lot of people. And the eighth one is working as a remote control. You might have heard Internet of Things, lot of electronic gadgets connecting to a same network and communicating with each other on the same network. So if your smartwatch is connected to that network where multiple gadgets are connected, you can control those gadgets, electronic gadgets, with your smartwatch. It could be a smart TV, or it could be a smart light, or it could be anything else that supports. Acting as an accessory. Yeah, watch is a nice accessory to have, and it's more appealing if you can interact with it, hence smartwatches. And the last one, to improve your overall productivity. If you watched till now and if you ask me how it improves your overall productivity, I don't know what to say. So that's all with why do you need a smartwatch in the first place. There are certain things you need to look for before buying a smartwatch. If you want a little brief about these things, go and check out my OnePlus Watch 2 review. That's all for today. See you in the next one. Peace.